beautiful French engineering is a combination of three words I thought I would never say. However, said three words encapsulates the Peugeot 905B quite suitably. And although I'm not a fan of French automobiles, I can't deny the fact that this car is a two-time Le Mans winning monster, which also briefly donned the prestigious name of Richard Mille on its nose. The original 905 project was announced in the final quarter of 1988, following the demise of Group B, where Peugeot was performing quite well in. The original 905, however, didn't bear much pedigree as it failed to complete Le Mans. That being said, with a major aerodynamic overhaul and the addition of a removable front wing, the Le Mans winning successor was produced. The ludicrously rapid yet momentously expensive 905B. What a creative name. With the commanding presence of Jaguar pulling out of Group C, the way was clear for the Peugeot to take the helm, and they didn't go off script. The 905B won Le Mans in 1992 and again in 93, this time with a clean sweep of the top three positions. When it comes to top drives, it's no denying that this is one of the most sought out prize cars in the game. A top speed of 220 with a 0 to 60 of 2.7 seconds holds the build for a very impressive asset in any garage. However, the real showstopper is its 100 handling stock. This is the best handling car in the entire game, and that should be a reason enough to compete for it. Introducing the next legendary prize car, the Peugeot 905B. Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom is back, and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. The next legendary prize car is upon us, and it is indeed the Peugeot 905B. Hutch has been popping off with banger after banger after banger. We had the IDR, and then we had the 918, and now we're having the 905B. To put into perspective, that's RQ97, 199, back to back to back, which is pretty insane. But what makes everything even more crazy is that this isn't a Tri-Series. Notice how I said that this is the next legendary prize car, but not the next Tri-Series prize car, which is always legendary nowadays. I'm actually surprised that this is a challenge. It's a freaking challenge. I mean, okay, I want you guys to hear this first, okay? This is most likely going to be the hardest challenge we are ever going to get. So please don't complain if you can't finish it, because at the end of the day, this is for the 905B. The challenge has to be incredibly tough. And of course, Black Friday is coming up, so keep that in mind if you want to waste all your gold right now, or if you want to save it for Black Friday. But hey, if you make bank, you might as well use all the gold you have now and then buy some more gold and use it for Black Friday. I ain't gonna judge. But anyway, the Peugeot 905B qualifiers is upon us, and we can win tokens, which we will use to enter the challenge. But yeah, real quick, I'm just going to show you on my Discord, just to show you the announcement. You can see this everywhere. It's on the Hutch official channel as well. But basically, you know, for the next 2 weeks, the Tri-Series is instead of GT Series. Now, I think we're seeing more of this, more and more of this, where it's like GT Series, then new car, then rerun, then GT Series, and new car, then rerun, something like that, perhaps. But yeah, basically, there are 3 different events where you're going to get 3 different tokens, and they're 3 different tokens because they're 3 different challenges. It should make a lot of sense. And basically, in this announcement, it tells you just the dates where everything is going to come out. So yeah, there's a GT Open, GT Finals, GT Triple Crown. These are all going to be 3 challenges starting from the 3rd of November all the way to the 8th. And yeah, the first one is the GT Open. This is kind of like a challenge for everybody. Prizes include standard and premium pack and great collectible super rare. Nobody cares about that, let's be real. Great collectible super rare, okay. Next one is GT Finals. There's 1 token needed. The prizes include a carbon fiber pack and the legendary prize car, which is the Peugeot 905B. And then the last one is the Triple Crown, which is 3 tokens to enter. And I think it's just like nice prizes and stuff. We did not get this for the Ford GT event, but we did get this for the Citroen GT event, if I remember correctly. Now, that actually makes it pretty interesting that we didn't get it for the Ford GT event, but I digress. It's coming back, which is very nice. And as you can see here, GT Open 0 tokens, GT Finals only 1 token, and the Triple Crown is 3 tokens. Now, bear in mind that the Triple Crown, Hutch has already said, is going to be easier than the Finals. Although it's harder to enter because you need more tokens, the challenge itself is going to be easier, and you're going to get, you know, very nice rewards from it. So that's going to be pretty cool. I think the last Triple Crown, we got like a random epic and like a ER carbon fiber, if I remember correctly. But I digress. Let's get back into it. These are the prizes that we get. You know, it's 2 carbon fibers, 2 premiums, 1 steel pack, and a Volvo 850. Now, everyone was thinking that I can't say Tri-Series final, right? But the challenge requirements, or the prize car requirements, everyone thought it was going to be, you know, estate, because, you know, this is an estate, and we haven't seen an estate final in a long time. But as you saw from the post, it's actually going to be 1997 to 1995. I will review that pack in itself when it comes out for the event, and I think that's going to be in like 2 weeks time, so we got time for that. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to be doing the Peugeot 905B qualifiers. It's Germany rear-wheel drive, no slick tires, and the track sets are basically 2 fast, 1 hybrid, 2 twisty, or 2 fast and 3 twisty, depending on how you want to see it, all dry. So this is the hand that I'm going in with. It's probably going to change over time, but I'm currently using the Roof CTR3, the Gumpert Apollo, the M3 CS, the M3 GTS, and finally the Opel GT. Now, really excited to finally use my CTR3. This is a car that, you know, I barely ever get to use, and I think that it's going to be pretty good because there is a North Loop and a test bowl. We're gonna see how well it goes. So first of all, I'm gonna put in my Gumpert Apollo. Now honestly, like, this thing could have been upgraded because I've needed it for a lot of challenges and a Tri-Series final 2006 requirements for the Bentley Ono Diera, I believe. I don't know, a part of me actually wants to put an upgrade into this, but at the same time I probably need to fuse it, save the fuse for the challenge, so we'll see how it goes. So moving on, we got the twisty circuit, and that's going to be our 3 win conditions. Basically that's 2 losses right there. I'm honestly thinking if there is going to be a slalom in every track set. I know it's twisty, but I'm not sure if it's a slalom every track set, because if it's a slalom every track set, boy, I'm just gonna use, like, if I can, like the Opel GT and just go higher on one of the other epics. Honestly, if I run the Opel GT, I could probably just run 4 legendaries, right? Like, I could probably do that. Let's actually give it a try. So I'll put you here, and that's 56 right now. Put you here, that's 25. Oh, never mind. I can't run 4 legendaries, or can I? No, because it's 34, so I can run like something like this and then the Opel GT. Yeah, because you know what? This might be a better hand. I'm gonna try this. Don't need to use that M3 GTS. Who cares about that, right? So next up on the list, it looks like this is no challenge at all, which is nice. That's gonna be an easy 3-star. Why am I racing a Hutchbot for the second race? Racing a Hutchbot for the first race, that makes sense. Racing a Hutchbot for the second race? Very, very uncommon. That was basically a free 3-star for me. So, I'll take it. It stonks, but let's move on. Give me a Hutchbot? No, not a Hutchbot this time. This should be fine though. Like I said, there's a test bowl here, which gets me really excited. I get to use my CTR3. Pretty sure that this is like the best car for this challenge, for this event. I think it is. I'll go into all cars later and we can check it out. But yeah, that's gonna win, that's gonna win, that's going to, actually that might lose. Forest Road, no, it should win, it should win. Forest Road has a lot of turns at the start, but it is going to be close because of that stretch at the end. But yeah, Forest Road is kind of like a hairpin road, but it's more twisty than fast. So yeah, no, the M3CS should win though, and it does, so that's very nice. All right, moving on now, race number 4, still not much competition, 225. I think my CTR3 is 238, so that should win. Is it 230? Yeah, it's 238. Hey, let's go. Memorization. Okay, 1 win, 2 win, 3 win, 4 win, 4 win. I feel like the Opel GT actually might win slalom. I think it might. This might be 5 wins, boys. This might be 5 wins. Yeah, it is. Let's go. Because of the handling buff, and not only that, it's because the Opel GT is a lighter car. Let's go, man. Yeah, don't even use that Porsche Boxer, dude. The Porsche Boxer is actually like kind of hot garbage. Okay, so that's a win. We are gonna lose. I really want this. The 911 GT2 RS. If I ever got it, I would max it out. Like, I love that car so much. I've been wanting it since it's been introduced into the game since like what, 2018? I think this was a Porsche revamped car. So it's not an OG Porsche car. OG Porsche cars are like 2017 December, but then it got a revamp. This one was added, the GT3 was added, the 962, the 917, they were all added in the revamp. Basically like all the best Porsches, besides the 918 was added in the revamp. This one looks like a much easier head though, so I'm gonna go with this. That is an upgraded roof RK, I think, RT35, sorry. So I am gonna lose this one. I should be, oh, is this max? Yo, what? Oh, 323, no! Oh, you poor soul! You poor soul! 323. F in the chat. I'm now starting to realize that I think I'm actually going to lose this because these two are win conditions, but I'm probably gonna lose this 3. This one's max 2. What the heck? What? What? Yo, what's wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this guy? I mean, I'm probably gonna lose to him, but sheesh. Alright, okay, I'm gonna put my GT2 RS there and see if the GT2 RS wins. Because the GT2 RS has like 100 MRA, but I am 0.1 and point. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Better stats don't matter, I got MRA. And I mean the stats were very close. So we do win these, but it is close, it is close. There we go, 150 to 100. That's crazy, man. What? A 323 and a 332 on a car that I wouldn't really 332? That's kind of whack, not gonna lie. But yeah. Let me just, I can't show you the requirements anymore because, okay, let me briefly show you 1995 to 97. So if you go into all cars, you go into decades and years, where is it? So 19, and also like there's no prelim, so I can't really leak any prizes. It's just going to be tokens and the pack. It's pretty nice that they told us straight up what the requirements are going to be though. So 95 to 97 and non-prize cars, which is a huge shame for me because if you added prize cars, I would have a 2-star Viper GTSR, basically almost maxed. But yeah, let's go into collections and tags, non-prize cars. So this is basically what we're working with. I don't have any of the McLarens. I wish I did, because, you know, these cars are fantastic in their own right. CTR2, so Pops is going to have a good day. I know he has that maxed. I kind of wish I got that as well, because this, as well as the 911 Turbo, were two cars that bled into the Koenigsegg Jesko requirements. So I opened 15 of those packs. I couldn't get the CTR2, unfortunately, and then the Synchro. But yeah, not much going for me. I got the 911 maxed, but I'm pretty sure that this isn't going to be key because a lot of people have this maxed already. The Ford GT90, however, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. I feel like as long as I like max this or maybe 2-star it, I should be able to beat the challenge on the final round, because I assume that the final round of the 905B challenge is probably going to have like the F1 GT and the F1 LM with a couple of upgrades into it. But if it is in a drag setting, then the GT90 should be sufficient and I don't need these two. But I would like those two anyway. The Epics is where I'm in trouble because, well, these two Lambos are hot garbage. I wouldn't want them in any circumstance. I've owned them both and I've fused them both. And also the Subaru Impreza, I actually most recently had this, but I fused it as well because it's one of the worst Imprezas. That being said, it's a very bad collection. I have 2 Sidewinders and 1 Estate. I had 2 at one point, I think, but I fused one as well. And the W12 Roadster, that's a pretty good Volkswagen to be fair, but I just never unpacked it. Ultra Rare is looking pretty good on my end. I'm just missing the 2 standard tire cars. They're gonna make the standard cars. They're gonna make the standard tire cars useful, man. I can just feel it. Like, I shouldn't be too troubled about that because as long as I open the carbon fibers, I should get at least one or the other. Super Rare is a little bit of a problem. I think at this point I should get the 850. I've been neglecting this forever, and I've actually like dodged it every single time I've needed it. But I feel like this time I might need it because I expect this challenge for the 905B for a 99 RQ car of 100 handling stock to be tough, to be incredibly tough. So yeah, I'm probably gonna bolster basically my entire collection here. I don't think we're gonna care too much about the commons and the uncommons though, because usually like these kind of challenges are kind of like owners challenges where the cap basically starts off with rare, and my rare collection isn't looking, well, it's actually pretty bleak, isn't it? I am missing out on a lot of cars. If I go into my cars, the main problem here I would say is just the epics. I have 3 epics. Like, this is the best hand I got right now. 3 epics and 2 legendaries, which to be fair, if I had an easy tri-series bracket, may have been enough to actually get the 905B. That being said though, I feel like maybe another legendary in here, maybe a better epic in here would be better, depending on what the track sense is going to be. If there is going to be any rain and you need epics, then I'm kind of screwed. But then again, I have the 911 turbo for the rain, so if it is just high end, you know, rain at the on like the final levels of the challenge, I should be fine unless they restrict me to use epics only. That would be really evil though, because that would basically be forcing the player to use the VT, or well, just the VT basically, and it's a horrendous car. But anyway guys, that's going to be it. Let me know down in the comments below if you are excited for the Peugeot 905B. I recently made a video of my wish list for prize cars, and the 905B was in the list, so hopefully I'll be trying to get it. But always remember guys, Black Friday's around the corner, so don't break the bank for this if you can't, because you want to save up for Black Friday. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Remember to stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.